Can we have a moment for Hasan Piker? Do you know him? He's kind of cute. You should know him. Hello everyone, welcome to Can We Have a Moment? I am your host, Adam Carroll, and today we are talking about Hasan Piker. If you don't know who Hasan Piker is, he is a Twitch streamer. He's been a Twitch streamer for a while now. He literally will go on and stream for like 4-6 hours and just talk about the world. And I'm not a big Twitch streamer person. I don't really know how it works, so I'm not going to try and explain it to you. But within like the last couple of years, Hasan Piker has become a very big deal amongst young people and a very big deal in the political world. Some people really like this. Some people don't really like this. If you don't know who Hasan Piker is, he's very big. He's very progressive on the left, and you know, kind of talks and gets young people all excited. And you know, the old people don't really like that. They really don't like that, especially corporate media in the United States. They do not like him. They do not like him in the slightest. So the first video we're going to play today, this was after Abdul El-Sayed won his primary in Michigan. And Abdul was someone that Hasan Piker campaigned for quite a lot. And some people are not really all that excited about it. So the first clip we're going to show you is a clip from, I think it's the Pod Save America podcast. I can't remember this girl's name. I apologize. I should have looked it up. But it's she's interviewing Chris Hayes. If you don't know who Chris Hayes is, he has a show on, I think they call it MS Now. Because, you know, they really needed to change up their names.
Like, everyone being like, Abdul has a fuck ton of work to do mending bridges. Here's the fucking take nuke for you, okay? You are all unbelievably Islamophobic pieces of shit, okay? You literally called the dude a fucking terrorist for months on end and, like, called him a sexist, misogynist, terrorist, bad candidate, fake doctor when he has, like, 2 fucking degrees. And now you're gonna sit there and be like, well, you know, you really gotta come to me now. Like, what are you talking about? Do you wanna fucking win or not? Lock the fuck in, okay? Lock the fuck in. And I do worry that there are some out there who, in an effort to make sure that this narrative that a progressive can win in a state like Michigan doesn't take root, will literally either subtly or, you know, not so secretively endorse Mike Rogers.
Okay, it is some deep paranoia that Democrats so threatened by the rise of democratic socialists and hardcore progressives on the left wing would support Mike Rogers over Abdul El-Sayed.
I'm sorry, you think that's paranoia? That these people are going to support Mike Rogers over Abdul El-Sayed? You think that's paranoia? Okay, and I also just want to point out before we continue, they won't talk about they're not going to talk about any of the things that Hasan just mentioned. How they called Buddy a terrorist, a fake doctor, all that shit. They're not going to mention any of that. Anyways, let's keep going.
We can unpack that in a second, but just more broadly, like, what the fuck should happen here with Hasan Piker? Like, what should Democrats do? I mean, is this a case where it's like, don't talk about him? Should Abdul El-Sayed continue to campaign with him? We're going to get to like his reach in a second, but just as a specific political actor, like, should other Democrats be talking about him? I was on Deadline White House with Nicole Wallace, and she wanted to ask Mallory McMorrow about Hasan Piker. And I was just like, this just is not good for anybody on, like, what should happen here? Chris?
I don't really know. I mean, at one level, like, I think there's a little irony in like the whole discourse being like the left needs a Joe Rogan, and then like getting the closest thing to it and being like, not like that, not like that, not like that. No.
Not
and
anyone who says incendiary things.
It's like, do you ever watch Joe Rogan's show and he says crazy stuff all the time? Like, it's like, and I do think, I mean, the difference in this case, I think there's a difference between going on someone's show and campaigning with them hugely, right? So like, I think you can go on lots of people's shows. I've been on Bill Maher's show. Bill Maher says all sorts of things that that not only do I disagree with, he says some things I really like find.
Oh, well, yeah.
pretty wrong. Like,
and more often with greater frequency.
Yeah. So, but again, it's a free country. So the big question is campaigning with. I don't think it makes a ton of sense in a general election, frankly, to campaign with Hasan Piker. I think you also can't control what a 35-year-old streamer is going to say. I also think that he is learning the lesson that, like, with great power comes great responsibility.
Like, this is why Democrats are going to lose in 2028. I'm calling it now. You're going to lose because you have no idea how to get your base excited. Not a fucking clue. Because they think, Democrats like Chris Hayes, like this other woman here, they think the base is moderate. They think the base is along the middle. They're not. You haven't literally won an election because none of your fucking candidates have been progressive. Obama won in 2008 because they thought he was progressive. And when they found out he wasn't a progressive, he lost both chambers, the House and the Senate. Hillary Clinton, she's a centrist if there was ever a fucking centrist, moderate. She's a conservative in Democrat clothing. She lost. Couldn't get the base excited. 2020 comes around. Joe Biden, I personally think he wins by the skin of his teeth. And then, of course, he loses 4 years later. Because Kamala Harris runs in 2024. Runs as a fucking Republican-like candidate. And she lost. Wild. Okay, we're going to move on to our next clip. This is Joe Scarborough on Morning Joe, I guess it's called. Yeah, it's Morning Joe. And he's freaking the fuck out, having a full-blown meltdown about Hasan Piker. Here we go.
But please, I don't need people telling me, oh, you have to just turn a blind eye to people saying that women getting raped on October 7th didn't matter in the grand scheme of things. No, Americans aren't going to support that. This is not about me. This is about the Democrats, once again, fumbling the football on the 2-yard line when they have a chance to make great gains, but being so woke, I don't know if you want to call it woke 1, woke 2, or woke 3, but being too woke to call out the obvious. I swear to God. It's crazy that we're even having this conversation. If somebody says a woman being raped doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things, it's okay to call that person out and demand that candidates distance themselves from those people. If you want to rule, over a party and win elections.
They won their elections. Why are you having a fucking meltdown? Oh, right! Because you're a conservative. You don't want the Democratic Party going further left because it's not your fucking party. You are a conservative. You're a Republican. The only reason you're not a Republican now is because they've gone further right. And here you are having a full-blown fucking meltdown about Democrats fumbling the ball even though they just won their elections. Like, the candidates are winning. Hasan Piker's candidates are winning. And you think they're fumbling the ball. And I'm guessing you think they're fumbling the ball because they're going further left instead of going to the center, even though going to the center has been proven time and time again is not an election-winning strategy. Play a little bit more.
If somebody says going to a rally the day after Hamas slaughters more Jews than any time since the Holocaust, it's okay for Chuck Schumer. It's okay for Hakeem Jeffries to call that despicable and demand that people distance themselves from that. That's okay.
Do you know, have you met Donald Trump? Oh, right. You did meet Donald Trump because you flew down to Mar-a-Lago after he fucking won and sucked his fucking cock. Like, are you kidding? Are you kidding? You are having a full-blown meltdown because somebody Hasan Piker, thinks that October 7th, there's much bigger things happening in that part of the world than October 7th. The conflict between Gaza and Hamas and fucking Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu, didn't start on October 7th, but these people want to tell you that it did. They want you to know that there was no fucking history, there was nothing happened before that. Hamas was just an asshole and just completely attacked Israel. That's not what happened. It's not what happened. But people like Joe Scarborough, who is a full-blown psycho, and I'm guessing a Zionist by what he's saying here, is just psycho. And like, yes, the October 7th attacks were inevitable. You can't continue. Like, if I go up to someone and I slap them, and I slap them again, and I slap them again, and I slap them again, and then they fucking punch me in the face, and then I cry victim? No! That's not how that works. Fucking Joe Scarborough. Okay, I don't even want to... I can't play any more of him. I'm over it. Let's move on. Here is AOC on ABC talking to Carl. Can't remember what Carl's last name is. And he's stupid enough to once again bring up Hasan Piker. I'm sorry, is there not a pedophile in the Oval Office? And you guys are talking about Hasan Piker? Someone who is energizing the Democratic base to get out and fucking vote? There's a pedophile in the Oval Office, allegedly. There's a pedophile in the Oval Office. And the corporate media does not care. They are giving him a complete and huge fucking pass. If they found out Joe Biden was a pedophile while he was in office...
Another person who's been made an issue is Hasan Piker, who obviously endorsed Abdul Sayed in Michigan. You've been on his live stream, at least a few times. He's somebody who said, that America deserved 9/11. Now he backed off from that.
Yes, he's apologized.
But he said a lot of controversial things. Is he somebody that should have a role in the progressive movement going forward?
I think when we look at our elections that have happened, we have lost young people. Much hay was made about the fact that we lost young men in the last election. And many of the same consultants that are wringing their hands today were the same ones talking about how we need to go on Joe Rogan and we need to be not so, willing to engage in cancel culture. And I think that the flip-flopping on this is a tactical debate that they may be having. I think the fact of the matter is that Democrats can go on Joe Rogan, Democrats can go on Fox News, Democrats have a responsibility to build a winning coalition, and young people are engaging in mediums and conversations that we have a responsibility to attend to and be responsive to. And even right now, when we look at this insurgent wave of what is happening, oftentimes when people are doing that Monday morning quarterbacking and what demographics voted where, the big one that's being ignored is the generational tidal wave. Tsunami.
You see it in the polling. It is significant.
Millennials are not, punk kids anymore.
Yeah.
We're grown adults with mortgages and kids, and that generation is starting to be decisive at the polls, and there is anger at being ignored, sidelined, having our economic futures mortgaged by the generations that came before us on everything from the economy to climate, and we're taking the reins.
And now, the left, or the centrists, corporate media, corporate Dems are trying to do just that, cancel culture. Because they're fucking idiots. Here is another clip. I got 3 more. Here's a clip of James fucking Carville. Let's talk it. James Carville has been around for too fucking long. He's so fucking old. Dude, okay. We'll just play the clip.
This is either going to be Hasan Piker's party or it's going to be the party of the congressional candidates that we
And
had.
tell us who Hasan Piker is, James.
Oh, he's some guy that's got a podcast and he's out there campaigning with Al Said. He's going to his events, and Hasan Piker is, from everything I can determine, is a raving anti-Semite.
He's a raving anti-Semite because he doesn't think Israel should be bombing innocent children in Gaza. You fucktwit. Like, this is real? Like, oh my God. Do you not have eyes? Do you not see what's happening? Or are you just listening, blind following fucking morons? He's a raging anti-Semite. Like, you said that with a straight fucking face. No, he just doesn't think that Israel should be bombing fucking children and killing children, shooting children in the fucking head.
Just look at what he said. And I've said this before, but he and I, somebody ain't going to be in this party in a while. I don't know who it is, but the long-term prognosis of me and Hasan Piker ever being in the same tent politically is about nil.
That's a pretty easy choice.
I got to think my own way, but right now, his guy won in Michigan. And he's going to
campaign with him. Yeah.
Long-term prognosis. And dude, you won't be in the same fucking party as him. Because you're going to die in like 2 seconds. You're old as fuck. Don't worry about it. Also, why are you on all of these fucking shows? All right, it's because you're fucking available and you have no goddamn fucking life. And all you do is fucking get people angry and worked up like you're doing to me right now. Last clip I want to show you guys today is of the love of my life, Jennifer Welch. She's commenting on how everyone's talking about Hasan Piker, and I just wanted to play it because I fucking love this woman. Here we go.
And then they trot out these candidates and try, like Mike Rogers, and try to get you to think that he's actually going to service Michiganders. And they know he won't. So what they're going to do is they're going to say, Abdul al-Sayed, he must be a terrorist. He must be this insane person. Well, they've run against him and they can't dig up any dirt on him at all. They've tried. They say, oh, he campaigned with Hasan Piker. Who gives a shit? Tough titties. Get over it. All of you are campaigning with J.D. Vance, Stephen Miller, Donald Trump, Ted Cruz, etc. Go fuck yourselves. I am so sick of this bullshit narrative that somehow who the Democrats campaign with is this horrible thing. Look at the monsters running this country into the ground.
Thank you, Jennifer Welch. I fucking love you. If you don't watch iHip News, you are missing out. She's absolutely fucking right. You're having a stage 5 meltdown about Hasan Piker when you've got J.D. Vance, you've got Stephen fucking Miller, Donald Trump. You have all of these fucking people on the right, and you're having a stage 5 meltdown about Hasan Piker, who just believes in like economic populism, raising the minimum wage, healthcare for all, childcare for all. Like, hello. People like Hasan Piker are trying to get the party back to, I think, maybe I'm wrong, I shouldn't put words in Hasan Piker's mouth, but they're trying to get back to an FDR style. And maybe he's not. Maybe Hasan Piker has other intentions, but I think the Democratic Party as a whole, the far left Democratic Party as a whole, want to get back to an FDR style governance, where, you know, people were taxed at an actual tax rate that made sense, and, you know, put things back into the country. It gave you Medicaid. It gave you all of these things. I don't know if Medicaid was on them, but it gave you a bunch of like social programs. And he wasn't a socialist. He was a capitalist, but he believed that that capitalism needed to be regulated. And that is why the Republicans had to come up with term limits, because that man kept getting elected. Anyways, y'all, that's all I really had to say. I like Hasan Piker. I don't mind him. I think he's right on Israel. He's right on Palestine. He's right on all that shit. Y'all are fucked. If you like this video, please thumbs it up. Make sure you're subscribing. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of a Hasan Piker and the stage 5 meltdown that the left is having. The left. is having about him. Anyways, y'all, you're beautiful. I love you. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.